I never, I never get scared at horror games. Never. And this game has done it. This game has done the job. And it has made me, I wouldn't say scream. I wouldn't say scream. I've looked at the clip. I didn't scream. I just went, ah. So hello, I hope you're all well today, and let's continue with our run through of SOMA. What kind of philosophical conundrums will we meet today? Yesterday it was quite deep for a Hero for Hire stream, talking about, you know, the reality of self, what makes someone, you know, someone a human, things like that. So if you have any insider knowledge, if you know kind of what you're talking about when it comes to philosophy, who knows, join in, you know, let me know how you've been, and then whack out some philosophical theory. So let's carry on. Let's see what this game has to offer. I don't know how long the game is in, you know, in regards to how long we've got left. So we might be ending it soon. I don't know, but these games don't last very long. So right, there we go. Right, I took the liberty of finding out how to finish the puzzle. Mainly because it would have taken me forever.
You need to pause while the dummy is loaded, otherwise I can't know if it's working or not.
I don't know what we're doing. I guess we're running a simulation. Shuttle to Omicron. Change the HPS, ride the climber into the abyss. Check in Tau, anyone alive. Access tunnel to fire, launch arc. It seems like we've still got a lot of things to do.
No, try again. The dummy needs to be loaded when you pause.
So I'm not sure what we've got to do here. This is some old tech. I'm not sure what this is for.
You need to catch it while it's being loaded.
While it's being loaded. Oh, I see what we're doing here. So I need to pause when it says dummy.
Yes, of course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What? Oh, right.
Are we done here? Can we go to Omicron and get my new suit now?
Yeah, we should get going.
Want to bring this arc as a backup?
No, that wouldn't work. This is just a prototype.
Good. I prefer to travel light.
Let's go. Don't forget to take me with you.
Right, okay, cool. So we learned a lot yesterday about the nature of our existence. Hey Care Bear, hello Courtney, lovely to see you. Thank you for dropping by, I've just started. How's school? So we're on our way to Omicron, which basically means nothing to me really. Yes, indeed. What we can do is we can break the glass. No school today, yes. Ah, so you can hang today. I need something that's kinda heavy. Is that a paint can or? So what are you doing with your time off? Other than watching a truly great streamer. Come on now, break the window. We're making an awful lot of noise. I can what normal people call hang. Hey, shit. Holy shit. Oh dear, oh fuck. Oh my goodness, fucking hate this. They're so fucking scary. I despise these pieces of shit. Well, thank you for hanging with me today. Lazing it up while I can in bed, getting up to be food. Living the life of a filthy creature and love it. Well, whatever you enjoy doing. it's nice that you're still in bed because you know you gotta have a lie in every now and then. I love like kind of waking up and then spending ages just laying there. Gross. Acres. One of the worst cases I've seen, and it's most likely his own damn fault. He blinded himself and clogged up his insides with structure gel. I'd be surprised if he ever woke up from a coma. Did make me think of Hart's absurd story about what happened at Lambda. Could it really be that the WoW is somehow to change and rebuild the... Hart appears to be in good shape, considering the circumstances. Only bruises and mild hypothermia caused by the long walk. It's difficult to corroborate her story as she's the only one to return. Chun. As usual, Chun is quiet and does her best to avoid eye contact. She doesn't want to be here, but Strohmeyer demands another evaluation. Chun isn't obstinate or dishonest, but she'd rather not speak if it can be avoided. She has a hard time dealing with people in general, including doctors. Catherine Chun is weak in character, the perfect victim to be domineered and pushed around by others. She is a scared mouse and I don't want to upset, so we sit quiet to pass the time. Yo, it's like the world can wait, no need to hurry. Yeah. Good times. Conrad is dead. He boiled his brain to pulp with WREM following the ARC neuroscan. Clearly another continuity enthusiast killing himself to take his place on the ARC. Who are these people? It's like the WoW infects people. Or at least human tissue.
Terry Akers, Chief Factor at Delta, First Assessment. Brought in today, January 16th, 2104. Reportedly found in his diving suit, unconscious, and in water. Akers has clearly been consuming large amounts of structure gel for weeks, probably. It's difficult to tell how this has affected his health beyond the obvious number of things, and if it somehow caused him to gouge out his eyes. Small amounts of gel have always been considered perfectly safe to handle, but I can't recall ever hearing about any recommendations on how to treat overexposure. Considering its properties, I doubt it's poisonous, but the more transformative aspects of the thoroughfare makes me think that malign cell mutations are to be expected. I think I will need to consult Dr. Eames at Omicron about this.
So much Kool-Aid on the floor. Hey, I so need to drink the forbidden salty Kool-Aid. Yum. Kool-Aid. Here, the other. Oh my god, this game's shitting me up.
you, Brandon. What do you got?
Akers and his critters are ferocious. They pick up on every move. There's no way past them.
Then we'll fight them. We got to get to the shuttle.
And end up like Shank and Adams? No way. Listen, I'll create a distraction and pull them to me. Get the gang to the shuttle station.
Wait, Brandon, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Alice. I'll look back as soon as you guys are safe. Just load up the shuttle and be ready to go.
Are you sure about this?
I don't plan to die today, sir. See you at the shuttle.
I personally don't think shitting me up is like an English thing. I think it's just a me thing. Like this is shitting me up. Akers is not alone, at least proxy creatures. Check and seal doors. Checklist: survive the Ark project, stop people from killing themselves, send off Elle and the team, keep people safe, enjoy the rest of the Armageddon. What don't we need to use? Medical lab. Where are we now? Where are we now? Does it say on the door? There's security. Stop. No, don't do that. So I think these guys are called the proxies, but I don't know what they are. Hello, my name's Hero for Hire, and this is my presentation on why this is bad. Ew. Guys, help. Reason 1, fuck that shit. He was there. He was there. What are they? Oh my god, what the fuck are they? course I did, mate. Courtney, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play. Can we play a nice game that isn't horror related? Don't be a pussy. I find it very offensive. I don't see you playing this game.
Sarah, how the hell are we going to make sure the Ark makes it?
Every launch is a crapshoot, you know that.
I just wish these numbers looked better.
What do you care? It's just a pack of data, right?
Yeah, just a pack of data.
It's just a pack of data, guys. What are we even doing this for? Let me go behind the thing. Let me go behind the whiteboard. It's just a bunch of pixels, you can do it. This is the only game that I've actually got scared at. Like, legitimately scared. Amnesia wasn't even this bad. Connected chip. Just a bunch of pixels. Just a bunch of pixels. It's just a bunch of pixels. Oh, that's that guy. It's Brandon Wan, we know him.
Sorry about before, Brandon. I'm sorry we couldn't let you rest in peace.
It could be worse, you could have your lights off. I don't think you'd be able to see me if I turn the lights off. Yeah, you can't see me. I can do this. Hide behind Brandon. Play this game. No way. No way. It could be worse. It could turn the fucking lights off in here.
Now what?
Put the thing in.
Need to format the chip?
Just imagine you're in the body of a robot and it can't kill you. We are literally in a body of a robot. How do I format the chip?
Stromae,
Brandon, where are you?
it got out of hand. I'm in sector RD4. Did you get everyone downstairs?
Yeah, we're safe for now. But you need to get moving. They're gonna figure out where we are and come for us.
Don't worry about it. The stairs are blocked and I killed the elevator. Pull the connector chip from the lock.
Fine. That means you're stuck as well.
Only way to keep you guys safe. Take the shuttle, go to Omicron.
God damn it, Juan. You just had to be the hero, you bastard.
Good luck, sir. Tell Alice I love her.
I don't know where to go to format this chip. It can't hurt us, it's just a video game. Oh my god. It's just noises that does it mostly. Goodness me. Jeez, you talk as if you're going to unlock achievement brown pants. Basically, I don't know how I haven't died. I mean, this is where you've learned basically that I'm really bad at this game. Now I'm hobbling about. Yeah. This is what happens if you let it catch you. Where do I need to go? Could play Shadow Corridor. What's that? I'd rather not, thanks. After this game, I think I'm okay. Give me a brief description of what Shadow Corridor. It's just this game with corridors. This is basically corridors. Like this is any better. Have you heard of a game called Visage? Somebody said I should play it. Hey 10, how's it going? I am well and truly spooked. Well and truly. This game, basically I've been a massive pussy. Visage, V-I-S-A-G-E. Oh, the power's gone. We can't actually use any of it. Hey, thanks very much, Chris. Really appreciate it. Well done, you're now part of the agency. I hope you're doing well today, because I am not. I don't know where I'm going, and it's fucking with me a little bit, I've got to admit. Mainly because we're on the run. Missed you, Hero. I'm sorry you're not doing well. It's only because of this game, don't worry. I'm pretty good, thanks. If for the most part. Can I shut him? Can I shut him out? We've got one more hit and that's it. But how you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. I know it's really difficult. But thank you for dropping by and thank you ever so much for subscribing. That is a big deal. The issue is I can't tell where he is. You know, he, she, it, whatever it is. Yeah, work has been making me crazy, but other than that, everything's going well. Work just heavily cutting into free time. That sucks, man. That really does. But I hope you're okay. But I have 23 minutes before I go home, so I want to spend it with Hero. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. That's really, really nice of you. Probably don't. Turn around, you piece of shit. Oh, thank fuck for that. This is a very stealthy game as well. Right, so we reset the cipher. Hopefully we can get through now. Where's the right way to go? We're in a security checkpoint. We need to go to the main lift. Guys. Oh, excellent.
Something's missing.
No. What, I didn't pick it up? You piece of shit, Lee. I've got to go get the chip. I didn't pick the chip up. As if this game wasn't fucking tense enough. Snake? Can you hear me? Snake? Snake! The moment I switch over, all I see is the face of, oh god, why have I done this? Why have I played this game? Why? He's back. Get out my way! Get out my way! Mr. Squishy is coming. Even in Amnesia, I was like, it's alright. And now I'm pissing myself, based on the fact that Mr. Squishy's about. He keeps standing there. What is he doing? Why is he waiting outside the room? Just give it a kiss. I'm not giving that bastard a kiss. Probably a terrible kisser. Give it a little kissy wissy. Sounds like he needs a smoke. Mate, I don't smoke, but I could start it. Shoot it away with a newspaper. It's probably not even dangerous. It's all in my imagination. No. Mr. Squishy needs a smoke. Mr. Squishy needs to chill out, man. Go fuck yourself. Mr. Squishy needs to chill the fuck out. I'm so tense. I'm so tense, a little wee might come out. Oh, this is great, isn't it? This is like my worst nightmare. Oh, excellent. Yeah, this is exactly what we want. Getting cocky. Nailed it. I don't know about you guys, but I think they really need to work on the interior decorating. He's still here. You piece of shit. I'm dead. Does that count as a death? Like, I didn't know he was gonna drop down. Is that it? No, it gives it character or charter. You just added to the meat. I think that was meant to happen.
Don't move.
There you go, it was
It's
meant
okay.
to happen.
What?
It's over now. Relax.
Ashley? What are you doing here?
Hanging out, like couples do.
We're not...
You don't want me?
Yes, of course, but... What happened?
We fell in love.
Oh, we are actually in there. Mmm, tasty, tasty meat. Yummy, yummy. Well, that's trippy. It is a little bit trippy, isn't it? And there we thought that we were safe. You're never safe. You're never safe in this game. Oi! Don't be lazy. It's a little too raw for my taste. I wonder if that meat is edible. Things they don't tell you in games. Chris, you wanna try it out? You wanna give it a taste? Look at all these fools just sitting about doing nothing. I'll try it once. Become one with the meat. Why can't I go onto here? Well, haven't cannibals said that human meat tastes like pork? This type of meat is called slaw because we're too fat. Is it the kind of meat that's, you know, you don't really know where it's come from? He's there. Meat slaw. Ew. We're sitting in the slaw. You know how the other day I was like, yeah, HD visuals, and now you're just looking at like a dark screen. It's okay, I'm part of the furniture. Mr. Squishy is just a giant sentient smoker's lung. It makes it better to think of it like that. Mr. Squishy is just like, you know, in those public service announcements where it's like, don't smoke, kids. Otherwise this dude that looks like a lung will follow you about. This would definitely deter me from smoking if it was a commercial. So, how is your Mr. Squishy, and what have you called him? Oh dear. Mr. Squishy! Did you just fist a meat sack? I did, yes. It's called the WoW. It's called the WoW because it drains you of your life. That's our friend Robot Anus. I mean, I've normalised it now. We've been seeing robot anuses for like days now. I mean, hasn't been a day for like 3 days where I haven't seen at least one robot anus. Mr. Squishy sounds like a pervert name. We'll give it. Courtney, would you love to bestow Mr. Squishy a new name? I'd call him something really stupid. Well, really like sciencey, like metastasis, but that's really bad. Sounds like SOMA. The sphincter of saving. That's Mr. Anus. Mr. Touche. Mr. Metastasis. Oh, I can't say that. Metastasis Sophies. Oh look, it's another anus. Oh, we can punch this one. What about Bernie? Yeah, Bernie the ball sack. Bernie! Stop making noises, Bernie. Perhaps this game is literally just us running away from our lung cancer. You fucking ballsack. I've got a bad feeling about crawling through air vents. Oh, hello. Off topic, but I always thought ball sacks looked like bean bags. They kind of do, just a bit more wrinkly and fleshy. Oh goodness me! There's a good thing that I put mature on my It's a good thing I put mature on my stream. He's there. Why it keeps turning round? Wrinkly beanbags. Balls are like wrinkly beanbags. That's another one for the quote book, isn't it? Shit, we haven't picked a very good place to hide, have we? Especially since he's running right towards us. He is... I don't even know what that is. Possibly the worst place to hide, and yet he did not see us. I didn't even know if it's a he, but like, I think it's just a big old ball bag. What's in here? Why did I come in here? There's nothing in here. Well, now we know we can just sort of like sit here and do nothing. Maybe he detects from sound, not from sight. I mean, how can that thing possibly see? What does this need? Power failure, recharge service. got this. He's coming. He's coming back. I guess the more you see the dude, the less scared you get. Yeah, boy. I guess we've got to jump. Alright, cool. I was quite scared to like walk into the water, because if you've ever played Amnesia, the water has quite a lot of significance in that game. Yay! I didn't think this was a platformer. Does he get flushed out as well, though? That's the thing. Killed the dream I dreamed.
What happened? What did she do? Come on, we gotta get her out of there.
Holy shit, Hawk blew up the O2 surplus. She sealed the tunnel.
She really didn't want anchors following us to Omicron. Ah, shit, she's fucking hurt.
Her suit is leaking.
We have to get her to Omicron.
Shit, it's bad, real bad.
Oh, fuck, no!
Basically, I think everyone's dead. You know, to put it simply. And to think, at the start of this game, I was like laughing at how bad the enemy was.
Alright, let's find Omicron.
What are these? What are these things? They look like those spheres that, you know, bikers ride around. When you go to like the carnival, you get like the motorbikes going around the circle. You might understand what I mean. You might not. Can't do it. Before flushing, open valves that turn on the pump. Those valves. Oh, here we go. Wonder if you die if you flush without turning the valves on. He loves it. So, if you don't know what this is, right, it's not actually an anus. It's actually something called the WoW, and it's like a machine cancer. It doesn't know what it's doing, but it kind of just spreads and infects things.
Getting anything. I can't read him like the others. Catherine?
What?
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks.
What a waste of time, Catherine.
Kath, how are you so okay with all this?
With what?
Being a talking box, for one thing. Not being human.
It's not so bad.
So, you're not bothered at all by not having a body?
I'm getting there. You're making me feel really self-conscious.
Come on, be serious.
I never felt that comfortable being human in the first place. This isn't much worse.
Not being able to move would freak me out. Glad you got the box and not me.
Would make it a little easier to help out if I had a body, but you're doing a good job.
Just figured being able to stretch a little would give you some ease.
My physical constraints don't translate to my experience very well. I feel about as human as before, but as if suspended in air. Which is kind of interesting now that I think about it.
Kath, why do you think I was made? Why would this AI, the WoW, bring me here?
I don't think you could ever know. I have my own beliefs, but nothing that can be verified.
Tell me, why do you think the WoW brought me here?
The WoW had a range of assignments, but they all sprung from one single idea. Preserve humanity. When the comet hit the Earth, killing everything, leaving a fraction of humanity left alive, the WoW started to compensate.
It's restoring humanity.
I think so, but I don't think we share its definition of human. Or life, for that matter.
Catherine, are we alive?
That's an impossible question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
I just figured there must be a way to know. To know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. But the world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depended on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. And not because my friends and family are there, but because I know where I fit in. In Toronto, I know who I am.
That's an interesting observation.
What? How do we do this? Where have I got to go? That's the thing. I'm not sure what I've got to link up. Oh right, Source and Omicron. I need to get to Omicron. And that's Omicron.
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
Very carefully, yes. I don't know what any of that means.
River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming crippling.
Sorry, we only have heavy stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do, that's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will settle when JR reaches 100%.
Then tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Should be a matter of hours. Just hang in there.
Keep me posted.
Just knock him
Yeah,
out.
well, I have this thing I need to take care of, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sure thing, Herb.
It must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta. There has to be a way to cancel the lockdown. Have a look around the room.
Have a look around the room. Do we have a coder?
Are you hearing that glitched noise?
Yeah, what is that?
That's a proxy.
Where'd you go?
Just doing some exploring.
That says 7845. Gas. I tried to figure out what it was about, but they wouldn't tell me anything. All I know is if they asked if you were missing or if you were dead, something must have freaked them out. I think you better do as they tell you. Courtney, have you played SOMA before? Have you played this game? Just hearing that noise is scary. Is it in here?
Did you do that, Catherine?
Ooh.
What?
Never mind. I think I solved it.
Solved what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lowered into the back of a van?
What are you talking about?
Here with Fire, it's about time for me. Gonna finish up work and split. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you ever so much, Chris, and thank you ever so much for the subscription. It means a hell of a lot. Hope to see you soon. Let me know when you're next streaming. I'll try and pop by.
Omicron retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
It's our friend Mr. Squishy. He's like, come inside. Oh, I didn't see him.
Won't fucking open! And nobody's answering to anything! What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yeah. You're right.
How can you be so calm about this shit? We are dying!
How much air have you guys got?
20 minutes. Tops.
Hey, I'm in red! Seconds away before the CO2 gets me.
Strasky?
Why wait, right? I'm the master of my own fate!
Wait, Strask, what are you doing?
What? Hey, it's my helper. He's the best. I called this character Edie, based on the Fallout New Vegas companion. There's two. Oh. Oh, it's supposed to like acknowledge the different types of creatures that live in the water, and there's nothing left. Spot fin scad. What's that? Is this Omicron?
Hey! Come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Omicron is in quarantine. This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello!
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, are you okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every now and then so I know you're all right. Jonesy? Jones,
Open up!
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
we're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Oh, get in line!
Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis switch and let's check the annex.
Oh man. So they're all trying to like migrate to the other places, because they're obviously getting chased by whatever the monster is. I got in and you didn't. Use alternate entrance. Whoa.
This had better be the right way.
This game's so like good looking, despite it being like an underwater like colony. It's a really lovely looking game.
find that suit and get out.
Oh yeah, it looks really nice. It looks like the kind of thing that would happen if there was a creature here killing people. I mean, Alien Isolation, eat your heart out. It's not this game. I haven't played Alien Isolation actually. She's lost her goddamn head. This one talked to me. I need to stop it. Maybe the enemy is the WoW. Cinema Rye machine, because you don't want to use one of them. You really don't, especially if you're made out of metal.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
really excited about going to a place called the Abyss. Sounds like a lot of fun.
What are you waiting for? Find a power suit and let's get on with this.
Hang on a minute, Catherine, come on. I'm looking at the lockers.
Simon, look for a suit in the lockers.
I mean, it could be a positive experience. What, the Abyss? Something tells me it's not gonna be, considering it's called the Abyss. But who knows, you know, stay optimistic. Oh look, there's no power suits. Hey, there's one there.
Oh, God. Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
High-pressure power suit guaranteed to withstand temperatures spanning from 50 degrees Celsius to minus 75 degrees Celsius, while keeping a steady 40 degrees default on the inside. The suit will automatically shield the wearer from pressure and maintain a normal 1 ATM up to a depth of 5,000 meters. The onboard controller monitors the wearer's physical state and is able to minimize risk of shock, hyperventilation, and even dehydration. The suit is easily assembled through rotating neck and wrist rings that lock the gloves and the helmet in place. Note that the joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a set of sensory systems. Suits may be locked to a specific personnel, but as a default, the suit will accept anyone. He just assumed their gender, pull the game. The controller is on board the computer. I think we know that, like, I know that you're not supposed to assume genders, but I think in this case the person is a woman. The controller is on board computer, monitoring pulse, brain activity, body temperature, and stress through skin conductance. It uses this information to provide the wearer with the safest experience. We thought.
Don't waste time, Simon. Activate the power suit already.
We thought that we were human, and it turns out, well, how do I activate it? Oh. Technically, we're part human.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
Guess you're right.
Nice.
What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Right. So, if you haven't, do you mind me spoiling it? Because a lot has happened. I can tell you what I mean by he's not quite human. I have to get your permission first. I mean, I guess if you're watching it now, just tell me. I tried watching people play this and I always be bored. Okay, right, so we started the game as a man who was in a car crash and had brain damage, and he went to get this scan, right? Now, the scan worked, right? It copies everything that's in your brain and it puts it on a disc. But in the game, we wake up 100 years in the future, and we're like, what's going on? Why am I waking up 100 years in the future? We learn that that the world's ended, and it basically ended when a comet hit the planet. Now this why we're here, there's a group of people that were underneath the water that survived and started working on different projects, and one of the projects was the Ark. Why it says that we're not human, we find out that we're not actually Simon from the start of the game. We are a copy that was taken from his scan and put into a new body, a robot body. But in order to operate, the body has to have some sort of physical matter in it as well. So we're actually the body of a dead colleague inside a robot suit. So we're not... It asks the question, what is a human and what makes a person a person? So we're playing as a guy called Simon Jenner. But Simon Jenner is actually just a robot, right? Now the real Simon Jenner, as in the one back in Canada, he tried to fix his brain damage, but he ended up dying. So that's what happened to the real Simon Jenner. We're playing a copied version of that guy who has the same thoughts, feelings, personality, but has woken up in the future. Right now, what the Ark is, and it's very, very complicated, but what the Ark is, it's a virtual world that they've created to make sure that humanity continues on in some form. So these people have like developed basically like Sword Art Online, and they're going to shoot it into space. And it's your task to get it working and to continue humanity as a virtual world. And that's what the game's basically about. We're not human, you know, technically we're not human, but it asks the question, what really is humanity? I hope I didn't bore you too much. Oh, so you're a clone cyborg with, well, a mental... Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's exactly what we are. Now, you might ask what the monsters are. I don't know, but we're facing something called the WAU. The WAU is like an artificial intelligence that's gone wrong, and it's basically like a machine cancer that tries to infect things. And I think that's what's been killing everyone on the platform off. But the WAU is also the reason why you got woken up. So we're what's called a legacy scan. And a legacy scan is like one of the old test models that no, it's really cool, you explain things very well. Cheers. Cheers. So we are an old scan that they use to test things, but instead of us being a test, we ended up waking up as a complete copy of ourselves, or at least Simon. So you have to ask the question: is Simon alive? Is Catherine alive? Wait, so Catherine is just a computer program that talks to us, but she has the same personality as Catherine when she was alive. All of the robots that we've spoken to and have answered questions are technically alive, you know, in a weird sense. So yeah, that's what the game's about, and in order to like finish the game, we need to reactivate the Ark and send it into space, and that's the main goal, and not get killed. You know, that's a big point. Not get killed.
Come on, we need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of sad to be a human cyborg and have no real people to talk to. Yeah, it is. I mean, in this guy thinks he's a guy from Toronto. You know, he's just woken up in the middle of nowhere, and everyone's dead. You know, but you know he isn't that guy from Toronto. He's a copy. He is. Although he thinks he's real, he learns that he's not real. Or is he? You know, it's up to you to decide. Is he real? If I copied myself right now, and you were talking to two different versions of me, is it still me? You could be like, yes it is, but the more that we live different lives, the more I become someone that I'm not. Right? So my personality is made up basically from my environmental stimuli. And that's why I like the game so much. It's so thought-provoking. And it's so simply done, you know? It doesn't go, hey, think about the reality of, like, your existence. It's like, it subtly hints. It subtly hints about reality. I swear I saw another door. Oh, okay. See. Who is that? This one sounds like he's intelligent. Ruffy, Jacob Halperin. Wow. I'd say yes and no. It would be a copy of you, but that version of you wouldn't have had this cool conversation with me. There you go, you see? Technically, we would be a copy, but only from the instance we're copied, okay? The moment that you have even a second worth of different experience, you're a different person, you know? If we talk about a little bit about multiverse theory, multiverse theory states that there are multiple different versions of the universe, and it's a very like simplified version. I'm not a physicist, but, and you know, one version of me could be good at science, which you know I am. Another version of me could be like a really good swimmer, you know, like. But the moment that we diverge onto different paths, we become different people, you know. At least we become different than we was. But I'm so happy that we have had this cool conversation. And if anyone else is here, thank you for joining us in this conversation as well. An unusually sedated orange Ruffy found hovering outside Omicron substation. It had a remarkable bone growth that seemed to interfere with its perception. Brought it inside to study it, but it stiffened and died in the process. During post-mortem study, the thing kicked back to life while being out of water. Kept swinging for a few minutes, so I returned it to an aquarium. It instantly started banging into the glass and bludgeoning itself to death before I read it. You can't swim? No, I can. I'm actually really good at swimming, but but I had to come up with some examples. I used to do loads of swimming lessons when I was a kid, and I was like pretty good at it. So yeah, technically, I am the version of myself that is good at swimming and is good at science. But you know, there could be many versions of me. One that's good at Twitch. I'm lying, of course I'm good at that. Darby and Waldeck identified it as what was sabotaging the Luma probe at about 900 meters deep. It's a 150 centimeters long rudderfish that looks like it's merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation we've seen so far. It's clear that it's getting worse. Something is causing this, and I'm not buying into the radioactive fallout nonsense that Orvari can't shut up about. Evie just raided the channel with 10 viewers and hosted for 16. Thank you ever so much, Evie. I hope you're well. Kostadinov, lovely to see you. Everyone, if you haven't met me before, my name's Hero for Hire. Let me turn the lights on. My name's Hero for Hire, and we play quite a lot of horror games. So if you're in Evie's stream, you might enjoy my stream as well. Hello TTV riders, lovely to meet you. If you haven't met me before, lovely to meet you all. We're playing SOMA again. Now, if you don't know what SOMA is, it's a game about, it's kind of like a sci-fi game where it's got lots of horror vibes to it. It's a lot of exploration and puzzles and things like that. Evil for Hire, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me. This is really cool. I hope your stream was good, Evie. How far did you get in Amnesia? It's like Pokemon Emerald. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so there's a lot of water. Okay. I'm sure that this game's a little bit more dark than Pokemon, but then again, Pokemon is about kind of like fighting animals, and I'm not a big fan of that. But how are we all doing today? I hope we've all had a great day. I'm in the machine room now. Oh, okay, yeah, it took me ages to get past that there. So I did, before you all came in, I did explain the plot and all of that, so I won't do that again. If this is a game that you don't really want to spoil because you want to play yourself, probably a good shout if you don't continue. Hey, thank you for the follow, TTV Riders, really appreciate it. I hope you're well. Was terrified for a bit though. Evie? I'm sorry, Evie, if you think Amnesia is bad, this game is phenomenally worse. This game has had me on the edge of my seat. By the way, I didn't throw the rabbit out the window. Well, good for you, okay? Your stream is obviously less fun than mine. We called him Baxter. We called, Get the Virus. We called a character in this game Mr. Squishy. She fell with it. What, you fell off the side? She threw herself with Baxter. So what, you committed suicide and you killed Baxter? How awful. I think that you're worse than me, Evie. I think that's a lot worse. I was singing a song because people wanted it and I jumped one. At least we died together. That's a good point. That's a good point. You've got some fun times ahead, I've got to admit, but you have played the game before, so you should know what's coming. So I think we need to go like upstairs or downstairs, one of the two. Biomech Laboratory and Hydroponics. Oh! There we go. We can go downstairs now, that's good. But I hope you're enjoying it overall. Oh, what's this? So how comes you're not a floaty robot? I mean, if you want... How do you know we're not a robot? We suffer. Oh, okay. Oh god, it's bloody Minesweeper. Is it? I don't think so. I don't know what we're doing. Have I got to hit every take the gel. Oh, we did it. Yay! We did it. Oh dear, what the hell is this? Oh, have we got like... Have we got to like separate a beam or something? I'm gonna turn these comms off. Oh, I see. So it's only one beam, I think. Oh no, it's not. Okay, we've got 3 beams. Oh, I don't think we need... So basically, the Cortex chip is a brain. And in this game, it's basically a person. I don't want to like explain too much though, in case you want to play it. And brace yourself, this is going to get weird.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
The amount of times you put your hand into that ugly wormhole, this should be marked as some sort of fetish game. We've seen so many robot butts, it's so weird.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that!
Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron?
Don't forget to pick us up.
You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys. Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Find Tau, find Alpha, take the gel to Alpha. Into the abyss, take it to Alpha in the abyss. Yet you still play, guess you have a fetish now. A fetish to wormhole robot butts. Go upstairs now, at least try. I don't know if there's a way upstairs, like fully. No one said the fetish had to be easy to understand or not so specific. Yeah. There are people out there that are like sexually attracted to cars, so a bit of robot butts is fine. Okay. I don't know. I think we're going to take a look upstairs again, see if there's anything. I can't get to the upper floor for some reason. My tablet's on its deathbed. See you. Oh. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Okay. You tell you what, like, Chris, they look like husks from Mass Effect. Look, emergency shower. What? Lisa Cameron, the structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while. Even when removed from a power source, if applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. It seems like it's not only connectivity but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense when applied to something more complicated. It causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as the living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened within it. Reanimated another mouse with structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Ernst. The results were impressive. The things appear catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnetics are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us with the ability to somewhat control it. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene in a polyunsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 for a few years. Listen to me. The problem is not the gel but its controller. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never even dreamed of. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all the deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by cancerous growths that affect the whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't say for sure if it's bad code or carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make anything easier for us to survive. Ew. Oh, of course. Wonder what you have to do. Can we move the trays? No.
Came back to life. Or something like it.
Oh. I don't know how to get it out though. Oh, I see. There we go. I see what we gotta do. What else do we need now?
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Molly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Side Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that. What?
What's inside Alpha? Interesting. What's down there? Is it some sort of hive mind? Oh look, it's a butt. forgotten what I needed to get. There's like another one last thing that I need. I don't think it's in here. Let's go back and see what Catherine said. I'm going to bed, enjoy the stream. I'm probably not going to be on for much longer because it's very late. Have a nice sleep, see you soon.
There has to be a power pack upstairs. Go look for one.
How do I get upstairs? You know what? Right. I think this is a... I know I haven't found the power pack, but like Evil for Hire says, it's quite late. So he actually didn't say anything, but I think we're gonna call it here. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you're part of Evie's raid, thank you for coming here today. If you'd like to see more of this sort of stuff, it's basically all we play. So if you're into that sort of games, then yeah, this is a good place to be. We're going to be back tomorrow at the same time, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So if you want to continue our SOMA run through, I'll be here. Let's have a look, see if we can raid anybody. Once again, thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.